Our deepest fear is not that we're inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, which most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, and fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people will not feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It is not just in some of us, it is in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give others permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fears, our presence automatically liberates others. Marianne Williamson. Hello and welcome to I Am the Change. My name is Michelle Simon, and I started filming myself in 2019 as my New Year's resolution, stating out loud that I was breaking up with fear, breaking up with shame, and breaking up with guilt, followed by a weekly video. And I am here to report to you guys, as of March 13th, 2025, fear, shame, and guilt has not broken up with me yet. It is a stalker. It is constantly there. It is not as severe as it used to be. I'm learning to feel the fear and do it anyway. And I still have shame and I still have guilt, and I'm going to talk to you guys about that today. I also had other New Year's resolutions and intentions since then, and I'm still working on all of them. And one of them was forgiveness. One of them was breaking up with processed sugar, which I'm now off of sugar, flour, wheat, and caffeine. I am off of drugs and alcohol, and I am also a recovering adult child from a dysfunctional family. So I am in 3 12-step programs, and I have been in recovery and a 12-step program since I've been 18 years old, and I'm now 53. So it is going over 35 years that I've been clean and sober, and over 11 years that I've been in ACA. It'll be 12 years in April, and hopefully if I stay off of the sugar, flour, wheat, and caffeine, I will be 3 years abstinent in May, knock wood. The one thing that helps me not pick up all the other food is I feel like I would be saying, screw you to God and screw you to myself, which I'm learning how not to do that. I found out after everything has been removed from my life, job, child moved out, not married anymore, single, living alone, I am my abuser, not everybody else. I allowed other people to abuse me, but when everybody else was gone, I'm the one abusing myself. And I'm learning how not to do that, one day at a time. And so I wanted to talk to you guys today about being deprogrammed. So all the things that I learned growing up, and not all of them, but a lot of the things that I learned weren't correct and weren't true. Now, the people who were teaching me didn't know they weren't correct, and they didn't know it wasn't true. I thought they knew. I thought they knew, and they purposely did it to me, and that they enjoyed it. And what I have since realized is I was being called sooner, and I was hearing and seeing things that other people haven't seen yet. And that is my gift. Although it didn't feel like a gift, it felt like I was crazy. It felt like nobody believed me. And it also felt like there was something wrong with me. And I'm learning that there is nothing wrong with me. I am perfect in the eyes of God. And I'm not perfect, but at least to God I am. So what I am doing now is learning to be deprogrammed from all of these things that they weren't true, but they felt true. And you guys, I shared a couple videos ago about the medicine that I take as a 53-year-old woman and the supplements that I've been taking for my health and to be well and to stay well. And, you know, when I started in Food Addicts Anonymous, I started to lose weight, and I got to a point where I could not stop losing weight, which has never happened to me in my entire life. Which another thing is I was having a ton of GI problems, but didn't know it because it was manifesting in my neck, in my back, in my chest, in my shoulder blades. I couldn't walk. I was debilitated. And these were GI problems, but how they presented, it wasn't normal, which has always happened to me. I'm usually the first one when they're like, this has never happened before. And I always felt shame for that. And there must be something wrong with me. Instead of, I'm the first one and I'm meant to lead the way. And I'm meant to come back and share my experience with all of you so it can help other people. And I was talking about helping others last week and how I can help others and not continue to harm and hurt myself. That I can help you and I can also help me too. And it's not selfish and it's not wrong. And I've learned to say what I mean what I say, and not say it mean. So I'm learning all of this stuff, and I would forget this if I didn't constantly go back to meetings and be reminded. And a lot of times, I was telling you guys too about the scale. So one of my things was breaking up with the scale. I used to weigh myself multiple times a day. And then that number dictated how I felt about myself, which was usually shitty. So anyway, I put the scale away, I took it out, I put it away, I took it out, I started doing it every other day, and then it's back out again. And I started taking a new way of hormone replacement, which I take a patch now. I take progesterone, which is a tablet, and I now am rubbing compounded testosterone cream on my wrist. And when I went to the doctor, she's like, Michelle, this might make you gain weight. And I said, I don't have to worry. I'm on a regimented food plan and I'm not going to gain weight. And guess what? I'm gaining weight and I'm starting to get pissed off and I'm starting to feel shame. And also another thing is my hair, you guys. I tried to make it curlier and less frizzy and it ended up being straight. And I thought after being I'm a retired hairdresser, after being a retired hairdresser that I shouldn't have things go wrong. I know what to do. I did this for a really long time and I still have stories of things not working out, not turning out how I expect. I still have OCD about my haircut. I haven't been feeling good. And that was the other thing. I feel shame when I don't feel good. I also feel like I'm allowed to rest when I'm sick, which is great because usually I feel like I need to earn my rest. I can only rest if I'm exhausted, not I can rest because I just am resting. So I was sick, and then last week, I was exhausted, like so exhausted. I stayed in bed like 3 or 4 days between when you guys saw me last week. And I started to feel so much shame. I'm lazy. Maybe I'm depressed. I'm on depression medicine. How can I be depressed? Maybe I'm depressed. And all of this shame started to come over me. And I still feel like I need to earn my rest unless I am told by someone else, permission to rest, Michelle, permission not to do this. I still need permission. And I try and give other people permission because I know I need that too. And also, I do not go to people who cannot validate me for validation. And I'm learning how to validate myself. It is hard, it takes practice, and it is a ton of work. And I am committed to working on this and sharing it with you guys. So I just want to say thank you so much for watching. Please stay tuned, stay safe, and I will see you all next week.